he says YOLO in the sense that, fuck it. You only. I say YOLO, and I'm very precautious.
Like, YOLO.
Yeah.
YOLO.
YOLO.
Not YOLO.
You're like, lock up the
YOLO.
fucking house.
You only
YOLO.
do live once.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So
See,
yesterday-
there's very different connotations of the meaning of YOLO.
Welcome to episode number 12 of the
Yes.
OpTic podcast. Hitch is going to bring us in, but first,
so I see we're gonna get the CDL players fined today. That's the route we're taking.
you know what's
guys
crazy
don't
is,
have
is
to.
what I told. That's what I told Dashy. I'm like, I'm gonna get you guys fined today. I'm just gonna ask all the tough questions and need answers. The people look to us to get the information. Oh man,
I'm gonna juke that.
okay. Tell us about your smelling experience really quickly, because I see that you match with
I'm a
the
juke
candle,
fine?
and now that you have like your sense of smell back, not fully, but your sense of smell back, like you're now starting to light up a lot of candles.
I'm stocking up on candles. It's like I just bury my face in a candle. Like if I have like a spare 2 seconds, I just.
Wait, so how long have you had the ability to smell again?
Like 3. Yesterday was my first full day of being able
I
to
know
smell.
you probably put your face in like a booster pack, like a
The Pokemon?
yeah. Just,
No, I did not smell.
they smell
Pokemon
card
cards.
packs.
Here's a
Don't cards
question.
smell good?
Here's a question. Did
Yeah.
you smell anything bad?
I
Like,
have-
were you like, holy shit, this shirt smells like poop?
I haven't smelled anything bad yet.
Yes.
It's weird
The
because
answers we need.
probably stuff that you think smells bad, I think smells good.
My taint?
Not,
You sure about that?
not like
How are you? That
obviously.
this is my next.
Obviously not shit like that, but like whenever you guys
Because
go
he
in,
also have hands. You do it backwards though. You go like,
Just for a second, just be like,
Jesus.
ew.
no, you do the backwards one though. You throw your
What?
legs.
Oh my god! Put it
Here
next
we
to my
go
shoulder.
again.
Yeah.
We're right off track.
Okay, we're right off track again. All right, sorry to make fun of that, but it's like it's super weird. I've obviously, like I can't imagine a world in which I can smell. Like
Yeah.
today, for example, I'm gonna have my yearly mole from my mom. My mom always for my birthday makes me this one dish. Once a year, she makes this dish, and my siblings hate it because she only cooks it that
Mole
one time.
is
Shout
an
out to my mom.
Mole is an interesting flavor.
What is mole?
Mole is it's like so we decided yesterday it's like chicken parm but Mexican. I'm gonna tell you why. There's spaghetti or rice, but I do the spaghetti, and then there's chicken, and then there's a red sauce on top of it. Okay, there's no cheese. Oh, there is cheese on the spaghetti. Okay, but the salsa itself, it's made with peanuts and different chiles. It's sometimes very spicy and sometimes it's like not spicy at all. So.
Would you say it's an interesting flavor?
No. Have you ever had the one? I'm gonna bring you.
I've had mole before, and
Not my mom's mole. My
Yeah.
mom's mole is bangs.
They're
slaps.
I feel like they're all very different.
Yeah, it depends on the region of Mexico that you're from. Sorry, continue
No, you're
on with
fine.
your story.
What was I saying?
The smelling. How long has it been? And
Oh yeah. So I could smell. It hit when I was 18.
explain to everybody what your condition is. The reason that you sound like you have boogies.
So I have chronic sinusitis with pretty severe nasal polyps, is what it's called. It basically just nothing works in this area. So the way that it's not a permanent fix, but they just gave me a bunch of steroids, which takes down the swelling. So not
I was
those
gonna say.
different.
He does look
Looking
swole,
good.
right?
Different type of steroid. Yeah.
Have
yeah.
your
That makes-
testicles
that makes
shrunk
sense.
yet?
No, also different type of steroids.
Good job.
If anything, I'd still be like, fuck smelling, right? like if it was,
If
that
that
was the
extreme,
case.
yeah.
So yeah, so I can. Yesterday was my first full day of smelling since I was 18, I believe.
And you're how old now?
28.
So 10 years, a
Yeah.
decade long without tasting food, really.
Yeah, I tasted a bacon wrap from Cookout in 2013 or 2014.
But you can't taste either.
No, but I've been able to taste the last 3 days.
Oh my god!
I literally haven't been not full for 2 days. Every single time I can put something in my mouth, it goes in.
dude.
It's true.
Pause.
Up top?
So So what's crazy is that the day that it started, I was vlogging, and somebody had Matt had Ty from Best Ty. And he's like, "Let me taste, let me taste." So he grabbed the spoon. He was just like mind blown. Then he's like, "Roger, open up a Red Bull." He tasted that. He's like, "Oh my god!" He grabbed everything in sight. He was like putting in in his body, trying to smell this thing.
It was crazy.
So you haven't had.
Well, I've
Ernesto-
seen him have back at the Scuff House when you could smell for a little bit, and you were like, "Oh my god!" And you were like running around looking for shit.
That was
to
when I
smell.
smelled. That was when I smelled the peanut butter.
Yeah,
And I just.
yeah. And he was like running around grabbing things, like, "Oh my god, I can smell."
Yeah.
So is
That shit was
the fix like how can we make it permanent? What can we do?
So I got a CT scan yesterday. So they're gonna look at all my sinuses, and then I have a follow up with the actual doctor on the 17th, and then he's probably just gonna be like surgery time, and I'm gonna be like, yeah. So then surgery, and then we'll see. I'm interested to see if it makes my voice sound different, because it's been so long since I got the surgery.
What if like you come out and your voice is completely changed? Like it's
Yeah.
super high pitched or something. hey guys. That'd
Imagine.
be so weird.
Or it's like
Blake.
My it's me.
it's like
It's
not
Davis.
not nasally at all. Like that would be.
Yeah, I think
That would
that
be
like your
crazy.
tone won't change. The range of your tone won't change.
Yeah.
But you will be able to say M without saying
It's like because I can say M's now better than I've been able to say them in 10 years.
Say
On
Eminem.
stream, I was just like, mommy. Just mommy.
Mummy.
It's like when I used to talk into the Apple thing,
Mm-hmm.
to like look,
Siri would
yeah,
be like,
Siri.
nah.
Siri wouldn't understand me
Really?
if there were M's.
So I just did a podcast with Scraps. Do you think Siri understands him? Because I was having, and I
no
am.
way.
And look,
No way, Siri.
I am
understands
like
Scraps.
the English Cockney, like all that, like that. I love that shit.
I love that shit. Too.
I love that shit. So doing the podcast with him was fun for two reasons: one, him, and two, the way he was talking the whole time. I'm like, man, I wish I could talk like that.
Yeah.
Just fucked up. You know what I mean?
What the hell?
But there's zero chance that Siri can understand.
I was
them.
wondering,
I
yeah.
love their accents.
So do I. Like their slang too is super
Yeah.
dope. He was trying to teach me some.
You know who really likes their accents? Drizzy.
Drake?
Yeah,
He does like them.
he went on a whole European,
Like a phase.
yeah,
Tour.
like a phase, and then he went everywhere. He
Yeah,
went, like,
Jamaican.
he went European. He went Jamaican. He went like I'm pretty sure Israeli.
That's why he's-
I think. For
That's
a
why
little
he's
bit.
gonna go down as one of the greatest songwriters of all time, music songwriters of all time.
He is the goat.
Yeah,
He's the goat.
Songmaker.
Just like Tom Brady.
And
Just
he
like-
he talked. He didn't. I think he talked.
Formal.
I
Is that
forgot-
what you said?
I
Formal?
forget what
no,
language.
it's a
but
performer.
Oh.
But now you mention it.
True. What do you say?
I forget. But what's on the
I don't
the
know.
menu?
You read it. We're gonna start off the podcast with with one comment from the comment section down
Which was
below.
Wait,
so
am I
sidetracked.
supposed to end it or read
my
this, or is Davis?
No, you can read it. You just
All right.
snatch
Would you
it.
ever,
You
from
just
Ben's
snatched it up.
with the Z, would you ever consider picking up a content team or a bunch of single content creators and doing another content house like the Scuff House? And if so, what would you do different? I mean, I guess this is a direction or a question directed towards you.
No, it's to all of us. What would
Would you
do
ever
different?
consider picking up a? I'm not the one picking up a content team,
You don't want to deal. You don't want to deal with people.
huh?
You don't want to deal with these
That's
little
just
ass
not my.
kids?
That's not my role.
I don't think we can recreate what we had.
Content houses are dead.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
I don't like houses.
Nah, not if you do them properly.
Who's doing them properly?
I just the Team
That's-
Tens,
No, that's what.
like all those
They're
the
dead.
the TikTok houses.
They're dead.
Yeah, I
Or
don't know.
TikTok
I don't know
houses, I
necessarily
guess.
about like. I think that there is a way, but it would have to be like a young wave of young creators that is willing to
Yeah.
create content together.
I mean, it would have to be
Excited as
like
fuck.
it would have to be like what happened there
yeah,
with you guys, but with new. I mean, I don't think it could happen in COD.
Yeah.
COD.
I'm gonna tell you why it works. Right, like when the Googans did that thing, it worked. Good golf doing it, it's working. So it works. It may not necessarily work in this space anymore, and I think it can. Doing the what would I do different? I would pick up 4 up and comers and tell them from the beginning, you're here to make content for each other, right? Like your job is to make sure that you are your best, not just for your content, but for his content, for your boys' content. One of the things that we didn't do good at the Scuff House or at 6050 was that we didn't go all out for each other's content. I think.
Yeah.
I did at 12:35, not at 60:50.
Well, no,
At 60:50, we were all competing against each other. 12:35, I was always in the content.
But the problem
I
with
was
that
going
is like
hard.
nobody could even make like talk shit to you or Matt or anybody else that was in there because you guys are like natural born competitors, right? You guys compete for a living, so everything you have to look through the eye of competition. Even competing against your very own. I don't know. I think it was a weird time. I think that we could have all done a little thing like something better. I think I could have been more assertive and telling you guys, hey, you stop punching holes through doors. Put down,
Happened
put
one
down,
time.
put down the
Fuck?
protein
Happened one time
You punched a hole in the wall?
in the door.
in the
Was
door.
it in your Jack's phase?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Just HGH, just
That's so
HGH
fucking
rate.
funny.
HGH, right?
I fucking.
What happened? You
I
walked in.
was
You
like,
walked in.
I punched it and I said, "You're lucky that wasn't your fucking face." An 8 shot.
Yeah, because he walked in like
And he was
5
like,
a.m.
Dude, what do you mean? It's like, what do you mean? You're gonna punch me over a YouTube video? I said,
Wait, was that Zini or Nate shot?
both of them.
That was a good hybrid.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, those were dark times. Those were. I mean, I was fucking just on the roids. I wasn't actually, but I acted like I was
Yeah.
because I just had so much built up testosterone.
Fuck yeah.
I almost.
It was
we get it.
pent up too.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it could work. I would have to assess the situation in the content creators above all, like what it would be. I would want to. I don't know. I think if I was to do it, it would be a content, and don't put any twist on this. I literally mean this only from a content perspective, gaming perspective, like a team full of girls house content, because that would be a sure way to see the true psychology of a girl, like the inner workings of a girl team. I think it'd be good. I think it could work. It may not. Has any girl team ever worked before?
I don't know. Has any guy team ever worked?
Worked
No,
in what
you're right.
way?
Just team house.
What are the-
I
Where
think
there weren't
What are the
fights?
parameters? Of
I think
working?
being around each other that much
I mean, there's
just
always
makes
gonna
you
be-
not like each
there's
other.
Yeah,
always
but I
gonna
think
be
that's
fights.
more of a human thing than just like
It
necessarily.
is.
There's always
in
gonna be
the girl
fights.
thing.
There's always gonna be someone that pisses you off, and
Yeah.
it's always gonna happen because
Yeah.
everyone's different. That's why I mean, even relationships with one other person and you're living together are fucking hard. Imagine 8 other people. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
you,
well-
you always resent someone. You're like,
Yeah.
pick up your shit.
Who do you resent from the Scuff House?
Everyone, every single one of you. Nah, that's
Fuck.
not true.
Every single one of
fucked.
you.
It's not fucked. I'm just
You
joking.
did the same thing.
Who did
just not
you-
as
who did you
outspoken.
I'm
resent?
just
Anybody.
joking.
Did you send me, Mike, and Bose?
You know who I
playing
resented?
ping
Dude,
pong outside
I resented fucking, yes, exactly that. I'd be up, I wake up at like 7 a.m. in that fucking little gym. And I'm like, what the fuck is that noise?
Dude,
I just
I'd
hear,
be downstairs with you.
I was like, dude, what is that? I go outside and they're like, we're just playing ping pong. I'm like, dude, it's 7 a.m. God, I want to say the rest of it, but it's like,
Good. Yeah, keep it. In there.
But like when there's so much clutter, you kind of like pin it on everyone, and that was one of my biggest like gripes with the old house was that I just hate clutter and like messiness, and it depresses me, like non-cleanliness.
Yeah.
Like my desk at home, like if I even have like 4 drinks on there, I like
You hate yourself?
yeah, I'm like what the fuck? I have to get this, but like yeah, just clutter would make me resent everyone. And
I
it's
don't
gonna happen at a gamer house. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
gamer
it's-
house.
I see that all the time. Like, you guys should like do another 60-50 house. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, we're all in such different. I mean, you guys are all in such different times of your lives.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
yeah.
how many? We're gonna be what 45 in a
In
gaming house.
a
together?
gaming house, look, I think it's
not
good
gonna
TV,
happen, like-
right? Like,
I mean,
think-
we're all like we're all past that age. I feel
Yeah.
like you have to be like
You have to
like
be
you
young.
said, young and
21.
up and coming and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hungry and
yeah.
like really
Excited.
wanting to dive deep into like content.
excited as
And
fuck.
that's all
Yeah.
that you do all day every
You like have to live for it.
You,
Yeah.
you want to be in it.
You
yeah.
wanna fall
and
asleep
now
on that air
none of us
mattress.
can just do that anymore because
Yeah.
now we all
No.
have
And it's weird that we were able to create something like this and still have like this sort of like crazy interaction that everybody comes in, hangs out, and does that, but still has their own personal space too. Where
That's
if
what I
it's
like.
time to go,
Yeah.
like it's time to go. And
yeah, I
I like
love
that a
this.
lot.
I love this dynamic a
Me
lot
too.
because
Me too.
I like look forward to coming here because I get to see all my friends, but
Yeah.
I don't live with them every day. and
Right,
Yeah.
right. No,
Have to.
It's like a little treat.
It
Yeah,
is perfect.
How's it been setting your alarm now that Dashy has his own place?
amazing. Said it last night.
So
It's
that
nothing against you.
no, I know.
It's just like one little thing like that. Like the not being able to set my alarm pissed me off.
yeah.
As
I-
crazy as that sounds, I know, but I'm very particular about
No,
that.
we know.
About my routine and how things go. I'm very particular.
I
Yeah.
respect it. You never know.
You never know.
Pretty bad neighborhood.
Okay.
Dog-
You don't know.
Gotta watch out.
You don't know.
Dog nappers are out there.
I saw. You know what? I I saw that the
just runs away.
the jaywalking has gone up in that neighborhood. It's really going downhill.
sure.
There's
Jaywalk.
jaywalking.
Listen,
yeah,
I'm very particular about what happens.
I've heard there's some cigarette
never know.
smokers there too.
You never know.
cigarette smokers. Yeah, in the
they walk-
corners.
Yeah, they
Ugh.
walk around.
I saw a kid
Pitiful.
skating once.
Pitiful.
Mm-mm.
We put an end to that. Me and the homeowners association.
You broke his fucking skateboard?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You never
but
know.
Somebody else did.
Oh my god.
We're just
What an alpha.
ripping into Seth.
No, it's not that bad.
Everyone like makes fun of it. Like security is no fucking joke, people.
Not a joke, people.
No, it's not. So yesterday,
It's not.
yesterday,
You only get one life.
Just one.
YOLO.
No.
There's no response.
No.
No respawns.
He says YOLO in the sense that, fuck it. You only. I say YOLO, and I'm very
Protective.
precautious.
Like, YOLO.
Yeah.
No,
YOLO.
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 Not YOLO.
You're like, lock up the
YOLO.
fucking house.
You only
YOLO.
do live once.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So
See,
yesterday-
there's very different connotations of the meaning of YOLO.
That's funny.
So yesterday, when League Play was released, both Dashy and I were on our way to Mexico. We spent the entire day going to Mexico, and it was like, wait, why are you laughing? The segue? What?
Just what we were talking about yesterday.
Dude, you know what we should?
Oh, yeah.
We should play Umu
It was
with
really bad.
all four of us. I guarantee you, we will lose more than we win.
What?
What do you mean?
We'll lose more than we win.
Who?
On League Play?
In Umu, yeah.
In League
Dude,
Play?
people were going
Oh.
so hard.
That's what I
yesterday.
would want out of League Play.
Me and Damon, like, we had to sweat, like, multiple times.
That's good though, right?
Yeah, and like no, like HPs though, like 44 HP, like it wasn't like we were blowing them out. It was like 250 to 220. Like
That's good,
people.
though.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, it is
Couldn't
good.
have blown him out.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
what I'm
boring.
saying. We should
That's
play,
what I would
we should
expect
play
out of
Umu in league play.
Yeah, we are.
Really?
Yeah, well, yesterday I would have. We would have started yesterday, but
Because
Dashy,
that's why I brought it up because I wanted to play yesterday, and obviously you were in Mexico with Bruce.
Dashy's P1 visa got approved like a week ago. So we were like in this like insane timeline to make sure that he left the country and re-enter the country to reset the visa. That's
yeah,
like,
and
that's what you're supposed to do.
I brought it up on stream yesterday. I was like, I don't know how much I can talk about it because obviously I didn't know what was
Yeah.
going on like fully, and people were like, "Bruce is dropped again. Bruce is gone." And I was like, dude, like I said one thing.
Yeah. So I thought you weren't supposed to talk about it either, but in speaking to the immigration lawyers, they're like, no, people do that all the time. People like go
So
and,
it's a normal thing.
yeah, it was obviously like when he came here to look for the apartment, which is what he's been doing, and then us going back there and then re-entering. We left at 6. Well, what time did we leave? At like 8. And I didn't want to let
So
him.
how long does his renewal last for?
5 years.
Shit.
So
Welcome home.
Boom.
so we don't have to do that again because it
Well,
was
well,
really bad.
well, don't. Do you want like? Does he want citizenship?
After 7 years. Yeah.
Why don't you just get married?
Why don't you can marry an American. Ladies, if you guys want to legally marry a very handsome, young, up-and-coming superstar in the Call of Duty scene, keep going.
Keep going.
He is available. He's a really kind boy, comes from a good family,
He's
well-educated.
got good music taste. He snipes.
He snipes really, really
You know what I'm
good.
saying? What else
Anyway.
do you want?
Anyway, so I said he couldn't go back to Canada because Canada is like 14-day quarantine, which means that if he left yesterday or the day he got approved, he still wouldn't have been able to make it back to the hex quarters to compete out of the hex quarters. And I was not about
Wow.
to chalk that.
Wait, why did Scraps get quarantined then?
I don't know
Because why didn't he get quarantined in Mexico?
because
And you.
he came from the UK.
Scraps.
Yeah, and we took a what do you call it? COVID test,
Mm-hmm.
which I forgot to put in the vlog. I'm sorry. So we took a COVID test, and then if it's within 72 hours, you're able to travel between
okay.
Mexico and that. So
Yeah, he calls me. You call me, and we were about to go to Isabel's family for the Super Bowl, and he's like, "Yo, I got COVID, which means you do too. You're fucked." And I said, and he was the one calling me, and I was like, "Wait, you're fucking with me, right?" And he's like, "No, you." And I was like, "Well, that puts a wrinkle in my plans for today. Now I can't go." And he was like, "And I was like, are you serious?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Dude," I was like, "Why did you just do that?"
I don't know how to not do that.
Well, I was like, "Why did you just do that?"
Most importantly, I don't know how to get away from the lie. I say it with such like conviction.
Oh, I believed you. Like, because I was like, remember, I was sick for like half a day, and then I got better. So, I mean, I was like, potentially, maybe that was like the start of the symptoms, and maybe it'll come back, which I don't have it, everybody. but maybe. So I am gullible by nature already, but
Facts.
I'm very gullible.
Yeah, so
Facts.
gullible.
But I did believe it because of
You're
that.
gullible.
Dude, he's gonna have a better party than you.
Huh?
Remember?
Who?
Remember?
Oh yeah,
New Year's.
yeah. You
What
guys are
happened? What
hilarious.
happened with you?
Yeah, so on New Year's, Seth was hosting a party, right? This is before me and
The New
Brandon
Year's
got
party.
here. Yeah, the New Year's party. And Clay was also having one, right?
Yeah.
So me and Brandon, the team speak. I'm like playing zombies, Brandon's pubbing. Like Seth's sitting there, we're like hanging out with us, and we're like, "Yo, like, I mean, Clay's party might be a little better than yours." And he's like, "What? You think so?" And he's like, "Dude, Lamar just bailed. You think he's going to Clay's party?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'll text him, dude. I think he actually might be. Like, that's so fucking weird."
Dude,
Yeah.
they
So
literally,
fucked up.
yeah, they
Oh,
had
Seth was
me.
panicking.
They had me on strings for like 2 hours.
I will say this though, for the record, both you and Iz like throw a really good party. Like no matter what get together is, food's always correct.
Yeah,
drinks are always
we bought
correct.
like $400 of sushi,
yeah.
like or no,
No one ate
$400 of alcohol and sushi.
I would hate that.
So I was like, this party better bang! Like I just put $400 into this shit.
It did. It did. It was good.
Yeah, people better have a good time at least.
Yeah. So we spent
They did.
we spent all day traveling. So I didn't get a chance to play League play because by the time we got home, Formal Maniac wanted to play on Minecraft, so I opened up the server and we did that. How was League played? You played it all night. You played it.
I played it for 8 hours.
Have you touched it?
No.
It was fun. It's fun because it is new. It's 4v4 as well. I think whenever they get a lot of the restrictions out that are actually supposed to be in place, like all the barrels,
That's an all play.
overkill's in right now. So if they take out snipers as well, which I don't think they'll ever take out snipers.
No.
Because I don't think they're gonna follow like the players' GAs. Like they'll
No.
follow the rule set, but they won't follow GAs. So, but it was still fun. I was having a pretty good time. I
I
mean,
think it's still be fun.
it's new. It's 4v4, so it's not 6v6 pubs. The skill based matchmaking is probably easier in league play. As crazy as that sounds,
Yeah.
like playing pubs compared to league play, it was like league play was easy to play.
There's like
Yeah.
two ways. There's like two ways to look at it. For Call of Duty players, it's kind of refreshing because you don't have to set up a GB match. You can just go in and
Yeah.
you're already in
Like
the
some
competitive environment.
Yeah.
As far as from the outside, it's not going to grow COD at all.
Yeah.
No.
It's pretty terrible as far as like the rank system, getting other people to play Call of Duty. No one's going to come in and play League play. There's
I just don't understand.
there's no way to rank up.
I don't understand.
Which-
Everyone was saying like, this is how it needs to be, or it's not going to be a ranked playlist, and then they just dropped the Black Ops 4 copy paste.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't understand the Black Ops 4 one.
Like, there's
Black
no
Ops 4
way
one
that
was
they
only,
there's
like-
no way they didn't know that wasn't what people wanted.
It's
Yeah.
There's
like
no way they didn't know that people weren't going to like that.
Yeah.
well, it's like the Black Ops 2 one was bad, but it was good for everyone. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't
Well, Black Ops 2
competitive,
people look at it with rose tinted glasses because
but it's better
Black
than
Ops 2.
this.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
definitely
better than this because you could rank up. Like you
Yeah,
get,
yeah, yeah.
I played 5 matches with Doc and TST. Blake and George went dumb hard those 5 matches, but we were blowing everyone out. So I was just chilling, trying to make like funny content with Doc, and then I realized that your rank is based off your score per minute for those 5 matches only.
Mm.
So
What'd you get? What'd you end up getting?
Advanced, I think. I don't know what advanced is.
It's like right above
It's-
competitor, I think.
It's
I
you're
think
you're
that's
essentially gold. It goes competitor, advanced, expert, elite, and then master. The master is the
Yeah.
top 2% of the players. Elite is top 3 to 10%.
See, but-
Expert 11 to 15. You are in the top 16
That's so
to 20%.
weird. It's so weird that like where do they get
If
those? Where do they get those percentages from? Because how are you the top 2% of players if you're basing it off of 5 matches where you're blowing people out that don't even have ranks?
See, that's the problem right there.
It should be.
Yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't make
in other like
it doesn't
games,
make any sense. Like does not make
in
any
other
sense.
games, your placement matches will like increasingly get harder because you'll be
Yeah.
playing against like
Yeah.
in CS, like you'll go from playing like MG1s and then you'll play like DMGs
Same
and
with League
then
of Legends.
you'll play
How it
LEs
is
if
in
you
League,
like
yeah.
keep winning.
Yeah, if
And then
you're
they're
on a
like-
streak, it'll put you against like some diamond players.
Yeah.
Just see if you're actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then,
Damn.
So
But this
it's-
one just like randomly throws you against anybody. Like you can play anybody,
that's I don't like that, man.
and you can have anybody on your team.
I don't know. I mean, you got to take into account COVID and all that shit. Like, it might have been harder maybe to make like a new, completely revamped rank
Yeah,
play
yeah.
system. It was probably easy to copy and paste it.
But if you copy
If
and
they had a
paste it,
deadline, you know what I'm saying?
at least
Like-
copy and paste it in November.
No, yeah.
You know what I
I mean,
mean?
they,
Like,
they could have also
that
been
would've
trying to
been-
make something happen in November and
Right,
make something
right.
new. And then they were like, shit, we got to get the shit out. All right, just copy and paste it then.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, I
That's
get
what I
it.
think happened.
I will never, ever, ever understand that. if you are all part of the same umbrella, in essence, right? Activision owns Infinity Ward, and it owns Sledgehammer, it owns Treyarch. The inner working of that communication, I don't understand why that's not something that they share in. Like share that. And again, I don't know what an equal sign in the middle of a sentence will do to the code. Okay, I know that. I'm a moron. Okay. We were talking about the magic of video games on the way to the airport yesterday and how genius and special it is to be able to create gravity even inside a computer. All that aside, I just don't know why whoever has the best league play doesn't say, yo, this is here, use this algorithm or use this structure, use these pages and pages and pages of code to do this. Patents, but it's all part of the same umbrella company.
Well, I mean, I thought you were talking more like Halos.
So you're saying like if Activision wanted to use Sledgehammer's World War II rank system and put it into this game, they could do that, but they don't do it.
But they don't because
of... So if it's, if it's in COD.
And I get it to a certain extent, but if you own Call of Duty and you're hiring people to make your game, while you're hiring them, be like, okay, you're going to be in charge of league play? Share everything you know about league play with everybody else and let them use your code. That way we can have something stable.
The biggest thing is like we've said it 100 million times, but whenever the league came out and we franchised, you got to think normal people would think that because they're putting so much more money and things into what?
Why are you wearing Gunless's chicken? He's wearing Gunless's.
Go on, I was into that.
Yeah, sorry.
So they put so much more money.
Nick just walked in.
They put so much more money into the league and into Call of Duty competitively, but then we get the Black Ops 4. Like first of all, what happened last year was insane as far as like how bad competitive was last year, and we got no league play. Then we get league play this year and we only get it because it's Treyarch and they care a little bit. And then we get the Black Ops 4.
I think they care a lot, but I think that there is a lot of restrictions that they aren't in charge of, which is, again, an Activision thing, owning this thing and telling them what to do, right? And then saying, you can't do that. You can't do that. Vunderhart,
well, I get
hands behind your back, shackled, you can't do that.
Okay. Here's my take. This might be a bold take, okay? Here's what I think the problem is. Okay, say you take Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and who's the other one? Infinity Ward?
Yeah.
So they're on a cycle. This is like dating back to the beginning of COD, right? Where they're all making a new COD each year, right? So I don't know their relationship with each other as companies, but it seems like they're all just trying to, like, once it's their turn that year, they're trying to make, like, you know, that best shit. They want to be like the new Warzone, for example, right? So, like, over the years, you see them, like, going from Infinite Warfare to Call of Duty World War II, like, just jumping from two different eras randomly because they're, like, kind of competing against each other to be, like, you know, Activision's favorite. You know what I'm saying? And I could be completely wrong. I don't fucking know. But that's just what it seems like to me. That's why there's not a World War II system in this, because I feel like if they were to ask Sledgehammer for their shit, like Treyarch were to go to them, they'd be like, I mean, that's our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't have that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just like a whole underlying problem that, like, I guess we don't really talk about.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they do get, never mind. I do know that they do try to make the best job possible because people are going to make content around it. And also Activision is going to be like, hey, head of the studio, this is all of the people talking shit about your game, right? So they're going to be like, okay, we got to make a better game. We got to make a better game. We got to make a better game. And considering the fact that the majority of the people that play Call of Duty aren't competitive players, makes a little bit of sense when it comes to what they're doing. But when you ask people to invest 20s of millions of dollars into a thing, I think that some of that should be allocated to an independent platform that has competitive only. This platform or this studio or this entity should only be in charge of anything that has to do with competitive. The fun part of the game should stay the fun part of the game, and skill-based matchmaking should be, put aside. Once you have this structure set in place, then it'll be a lot easier for them to mobilize whatever needs to be mobilized in order to change the things that need to be changed. Because when you're intermingling and you're cross-pollinating the system and saying that whatever's applicable to the common man is also applicable to this, and whatever weapons are used here makes sense to only use here, makes no sense to what we do on a daily basis. That's my take on that. So I don't know. Hopefully they'll fix it. I saw Clay say something along the lines of, like, it'll get better with time. And it's like, how much time do they need? And
no, the thing is, it won't get better with time because time is the most important part if you want people to come to your game.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to play league play except for pro players.
Yeah, and
No
like
one.
competitive players.
And
like, you know
competitive
what I'm saying?
players.
No one's
Yeah.
gonna
No,
want to go.
there's
in
not
there.
going to
No,
be.
it's not
There's
gonna
no
bring any
incentive.
outsiders
There's no
in.
incentive for them to play that shit.
There's zero reason to play. There's no cool. There's
Like
no cool
gear
gear
or rewards
features
or
no rank. You don't.
double
Like,
X. If they just put double XP in that play that's only for a weekend, maybe you'd see some growth in that
Yeah,
sense. But it's like other than
exactly.
that, once that's done, it's just like
it's like it came out and it's like here's a 4v4 playlist that you can play in between GB matches or scrims.
Yeah.
And
look at like Valorant, for example. Like that's like a relatively new game, right?
yeah.
And like they have that like Radiant Immortal thing or whatever. Like
Yeah.
people are grinding for
Already.
that, right? So like say the new COD dropped in November, whenever it came out with some dope ass rankings, some off the
That's
rip.
what I tweeted.
That's
I
how
said,
you pull in new.
I said,
people,
why
you know
don't
what I
they
mean?
have
like,
a fucking
if you just have a
league
ranking
play
system,
at the start of a game?
that's what I'm saying. Like you
So
got to come out with it off the rip.
So now that that's been, Matt was calling me, so I wanted to pick up to hear his thoughts. Matt and H, that is. So now that they release, if they would have told us at the beginning we're releasing league play at the same time the season starts, everybody would have been like, that makes sense. This is what I don't understand. If they would have told us at the beginning when the game came out, we're not releasing league play until the season starts because it's part of this overall promotion for the league and this, that, and the other, I would have been like, you know what? I'm with it. At least I got that transparency. At least I know not to bitch for the next like 4 months. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That sort of transparency is like what we need like right now.
I agree.
We've been asking for this thing for decades long. And when we see Valorant doing what they're doing, when we see League Play doing or League of Legends doing what they're doing, when we
Yeah.
see even Battalion 1944, an independent studio that created a copy of Call of Duty
Mhm.
2 with the same movement as Call of Duty 4, and you see the Face It, Rank It with the ELO systems that make sense.
Yeah.
And that's an independent studio that doesn't have a percent of the network or the infrastructure that Activision has.
Right.
And when we see them do that, it makes me wonder where is it? Where's the passion for competitive?
there's just like
There's just none.
There isn't any.
like a ranked system makes games. Like isn't that why League of
Yeah.
Legends is so
Halo 2,
popular?
Halo 3.
Halo 2, Halo 3,
I
exactly.
fucking
Yeah.
played so much shit. Oh my god.
Halo
All
2
for that
I
number.
put just unbelievable hours into those games, and
Yeah.
I was in freaking like high school,
Oh yeah. I mean, I was a kid.
or not even high
I was,
school.
like,
I was in
middle
like
school.
middle school.
Yeah.
like
Like elementary school. Like my brother got the Xbox.
I
I
lost my
played
rank.
it.
I'd cry. No bullshit. My parents come in. They're like, "What the fuck are you crying about?" I'd be like, "Get the fuck out! You don't fucking understand me."
You throw a dirty sock at your mom. I was like, we get out of here, man.
But I
Yeah.
just the day
Clean your room, Matt.
the day that
Fuck
Call
your
of
mom,
Duty
I'm
has a
sober.
rank
On Tube
system
TV?
like Halo did.
So was that what World War II's was?
No, it wasn't.
No,
It
straight
still
Elo-
wasn't like
Elo
that.
based.
Straight Elo. You'd
You-
win 10 points for winning. You'd lose like 10 points, and then it
The
would be like
attraction was like
if
you play
you're-
pros every game.
if you're
Right.
favored. If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
favored
yeah.
in the match, you'll win less points. If you're not favored, you'll win more points if you win.
Oh,
But
okay,
like the
okay.
top like 25 players were all pros. Like
Yeah.
for the most
Right.
part.
And they would just be playing like eights basically every night,
Yeah.
like against each other whenever they wanted. That's like the beauty
You
of
could play
it.
search.
You
That's
play
it.
whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Okay.
So that
That's
was like
dope.
that
See,
was
I've
like
never played it.
that was the draw to it, is that if you were an up and coming player and you wanted to get your name out there, you could just grind league, and then you'd eventually, if you got to a high enough
Ryan
point,
McCarty.
play against pros.
Ryan McCarty, remember him?
Mhm.
He was good at that game, in that game only. But yeah, he was good.
But he
Yeah.
grinded and he got to a point where he could play pros,
His
and they
name
got
was
his
getting
name out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People knew who he was. Like a lot of people.
People
Yeah.
still say his name in my stream.
Yeah.
They're like, "Remember Ryan Bacardi?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dude, that was like
I have
3
some-
years ago." But yeah,
I have something to tell you guys. I am Ryan McCarty.
You're Ryan Bacardi.
yeah,
Dude, I
right.
fucking knew it.
I know. It
I
was you.
know.
I knew it.
I,
It makes sense that you were so good at that shitty game.
sure.
Or
It's
that game was pretty
I
good.
did. I didn't want to. I didn't want to come out, but here I am, the one that you love, looking for another chance.
What was your favorite gun?
Which game?
You know, the AR.
Anyway, let's take a quick break really quickly to say hello to the sponsors. We got our first set of sponsors, so shout out to them.
What's up, baby?
What's up? Well, that works actually.
Today's episode of the OpTic podcast is one of the sponsors is Keeps. Keeps is a hair loss entire treatment. Luckily, I don't have much of that going on right now, but I know what's coming, so I'm going to keep this in mind. 2 out of every 3 men will experience some form of hair loss by the time they are 35, which is nuts. More than 50 million of men in the U.S. suffer from male pattern baldness, and there are only 2 FDA-approved medications that prevent hair loss, and Keeps offers both of them. I mean, Keeps has everything. It's simple. It's convenient. There's a low cost. There's discreet packaging, proven results. Make sure to Google it all yourself too, because all the reviews are great as well. And if you're ready to take the action and prevent hair loss, go to Keeps, KEEPS.com/OpTic to receive your first month of treatment for free. That's free, FREE, if you don't know how to spell that, and that's a pretty good deal. That's Keeps, KEEPS.com/OpTic to get your first month free. I don't know about you, but with the whole year that we've had, I've just been pounding through music, podcasts, and audiobooks. And in order to, keep it free, you're going to want to get yourself some wireless earbuds, and these are the best ones to get right here, Raycon. Look at the packaging. Look what they did. Packaging is insane. If you're listening, I'm sorry. You're going to have to close your eyes, use your imagination, but really, really, really nice stuff. Long battery life, easy to use. There's a charging case in here. You can work out. You can just relax, do anything you want without the hassle of all of the, no one uses wires anymore, so I shouldn't have to tell you that. But yeah, if you want to get this pair of earbuds and support the podcast as well, go to Raycon, buyraycon.com/OpTic. Raycon's offering 15% off of all of their products to the listeners here. So that's all you have to do. Buyraycon.com/OpTic, and you get yourself one of these. Take a picture of you in it, tweet it at me, and I'll give you a thumbs up.
All right. So huge shout out to them. Thank you so much for the sponsorship. Hopefully you guys can come back. We certainly need and want and appreciate you guys coming back. Moving on from the league play conversation, because I think I don't every single time that we get here, I want to be able to say something positive at one point or another. You know what I mean? I want to be able to say, and you know what it is?
That'd
you know
be
what
dope.
the messed up part about this is that all of the league and the league officials and the back office of the league are all about everything that we're saying. They're all in support of everything that we're saying. And they won't ever throw anybody in. Yeah, they won't ever. Yeah, but they're never going to throw anybody under the bus, and they're never going to say
they are to you.
No, I you can tell when somebody is about this life.
Yeah,
and,
I know,
and they are.
It just sucks because that's the reason we'll never get transparency. It's because there's so many people under so many different umbrellas that anytime you're like, why can't we do that? They're not going to say the dude above me won't let me.
No,
they're not going to. So
No.
we'll never get transparency from Activision when it
it's
comes.
the lawyers, man. They got they had to have like 3 floors of lawyers.
It's kind of crazy
lawyers
that
watching lawyers reporting to the man above.
It's
Why the
kind
fuck
of
would they care about us? They're literally blowing up Warzone. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would, like, if they hear us
But
bitching
they
right
don't
now,
care about
give a
Warzone
fuck.
either.
No, they do.
No,
That's their
look
shit.
at the hacks. They haven't fixed
Oh
the
yeah,
hacking.
but I'm saying like,
Anti-cheat.
it's so
How
big.
much money did they make?
It's so big though, they don't care.
8 billion? Thanks, Matt.
Warzone is so
7
massive that they don't give a fuck about the hackers. Us complaining about league play is like so far down their list.
we're like the
of priorities.
Lance.
We don't. Yeah, they don't give a fuck, and I don't blame them. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, why the fuck would they? We're such a small percentage of compared to Warzone and what it is right now. It's like the new Fortnite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it has everyone watching that shit, playing that shit.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they care about the cheaters? That's a small percentage, and then we're just like way down here. Give us ranks. Like, they don't give a fuck.
Well, it
No, they
saddens me
don't.
that that's how you feel, and
I mean, it
but
saddens
it's
me
honest,
too.
and yeah,
It's
yeah.
the truth though.
It's
It
messed
It is
up.
the truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. It's the hard truth we've known for a long time.
I was gonna say it's crazy
yeah,
that we
it's-
even
it's
have to
like-
have a conversation like this, like
but the
just
only
at
thing,
all.
the only thing is that was the difference. Is like that's how I felt, or that's how I've always felt in COD, especially in the early days. Like they did not. It was like laughable how much they did
Yeah.
not care. But then they make a franchised league, and so at that point you're like, oh, so they
Hell yeah.
they do care.
This is a step.
And for the record, they do care. I mean, this
I know
is,
they
this
do.
is this is way better than that. And again, it's not the it's the 3 floors of lawyers that they have.
Yeah,
over there.
I wasn't talking to Treyarch right there, or even anyone that I've ever met in the Call of Duty scene. I wasn't really talking to them right there. I'm talking about people I don't even know who exist.
Yeah.
and they
Who
don't
have
even know
a
who I
say in it.
exist.
And I
That
bet you
have
these people
suits
have
that
never
cost houses.
fucking played Call of Duty ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have never
True,
touched the
true,
game
true.
ever.
They just see the numbers and they see Warzone blowing the fuck up. And they're like,
Yeah.
we're doing something right. Let's just fucking push money into that.
They're the
Yeah.
Can't I
type.
cheat? What the fuck is that?
They're,
No,
they're
I
the
don't need
type.
that.
It's like
Yeah.
hey, what do you do? It's like, oh, I'm a super high pay lawyer at one of the publicly traded gaming companies. Like, oh yeah, he's like, what is it? He's like, oh, I'm in esports.
Mhm.
What's that mean? She's like, esports. You know,
What's in
it's
esports?
blowing up lately. It's in the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, never have touched the game of Call of Duty, which is like peeves me off even more.
Yeah.
I always said every single time that I got into an argument with Activision, I'm like, this game is more my game than it is your game. You don't have collectibles from the beginning. You don't have the first Call of Duty 2 that you dominated and became a legend in.
I mean, it was just you and like 3 other people. Now. Like,
It was just me, Astro, and
You were
Nameless
dominating
and
Astro.
Pac-Man. Playing 2v2.
with a medic and shit.
No, I would never. Actually, I would be a very good medic. I'm not. I'm just an OBJ player. All right. So moving on.
That's never mind.
No, go ahead.
Nope.
That's right.
Oh no.
Yeah, he knows I'll kick him
He
from
knows.
Umu. He knows he'll get dropped from Umu.
Yeah, fucking right.
You can go play somewhere else. Well, actually, would you pick him up?
Well, I mean, he never wants to play. Matt
So-
wants to play though.
Hey.
Hey.
What?
I'm always
All
here
right.
scratching at the door.
Justin, thank you for this. I didn't hear about this production team. Justin of Justin TV comments on if he regret. I don't know. You know what's fucked up? I've been reading like this, and I feel like I saw myself doing this. I'm like, what are you, 5? You can't read like from over here. I'm like guiding myself. I'm like, might as well add the ping pong ball and make a tune out of it. All right.
There ain't no shame in that.
Justin of Justin TV comments if he regrets selling the platform to Amazon in 2014 for $970 million. He says he does not regret it and that money can't buy happiness.
I mean, probably both those are probably factual.
I mean, yeah, true.
Why would you regret selling it for under close to $1 billion?
Because-
Because number 2, yeah.
Because if
probably
you would have held
miserable.
on another year, it could have been 2. If you,
I only have $1 billion.
Well, it's
like-
not really $1 billion. It's 970 million.
I only have 970 million.
I mean, I feel like the
come on.
second part of that is true if you're just getting a bunch of money and you're just trying to buy a bunch of shit. And you're just like, this is going to be dope. I have
Yeah.
a yacht now.
If
and
you
like
have
all this
simple
shit.
means, then
If you're happy as fuck no matter what,
Yeah.
and then you get rich, you're going to be happy still.
Yeah.
You're just going to have more access to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just going to be able to get shit done
I
whenever
say,
you want.
I always say, money is freedom, not happiness.
Oh my God. Someone
That's
quote
what I
that
say.
and put it on my fucking...
I don't want to call myself the modern day Socrates, but
Plato, maybe?
Play-Doh? You ever play with that shit?
No, too much.
Plato. Plato.
What, Play-Doh?
Yeah, the other.
It shit smelled so good.
I used to put it on my
Sorry,
face
Davis.
and wrap myself up in it like a
I
little.
would just be like, oh my God. Everyone at the daycare would be like, dude, put that shit down. I would just be covered in it.
Yeah. You'd put it in a sock and then you smell it.
Like Jonah
No.
Hill, I had a weird obsession with turning Play-Doh into dicks. Just a big
Just
purple.
molding dicks the whole time.
Sorry.
That's called a dildo.
Sorry, we went off the rails
Get it?
there.
Play-Doh.
You play.
With
But yeah,
Yeah.
I always say
You
money
play with
buys
Lego.
or money is freedom, not happiness.
Yeah.
Because money allows you to buy a jet ski or a Ferrari or a house or whatever, luxury item that you want, but it's not gonna make you happy.
No.
Think about devoting your whole life to something that you know is going to blow up, right? So you make an app or something and it spends like 10 years making it. And you're miserable the whole time, but you know it's going to make you money. And then once you get that money, you're assuming that you're going to be happy. I think that's where a lot of people fuck up. Like they spend
Ooh.
so much time
Yeah.
into getting the money that by the time they get there, they're miserable as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
way
yeah.
of looking at it.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he spent forever making Justin TV. And then it blew up. I remember I watched it. I watched Ninja on that. On Justin TV. I remember that shit. It looked pretty shitty, but it was you could tell it was gonna blow up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then imagine like just selling that and you finally get all this money. You're like, well, what now? I'll start buying shit. I'll get a
Yeah.
wife, I guess, because I'm gonna have money. I can get a wife. Like what I'm
She's
saying?
gonna just milk me dry.
It's just
forever.
that type of like idea is just built for miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And now, obviously, we're not saying that alleviating certain hardships or whatever, if you had a little bit more money, that wouldn't help that situation. But ultimately, if you're not happy where you're at, you're never going to be happy.
That's what, yeah.
And if you think about it, like if you buy a private jet for you and all your friends to go to Vegas to go to a Drake concert, you could have gone with those same people and had the same fun. It's just the means on how you got there that
Yeah.
really like added that
Just
cherry on
plan
top.
it out.
Yeah,
Buy Spirit Airlines.
Yeah.
Go and rent a
it's just a different
car.
experience. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
It's the people around you that ultimately make you
yeah,
happy. So
for
Mhm.
sure.
So if you have no friends, start there.
No friends and a lot of money. That sounds like a bad time.
Yeah.
If you have no friends and a lot of money, call me. Okay, call us. We'll take some of that money.
We'll be your
right?
friends.
And we'll be your friends.
We're
We'll be-
great friends.
You want to play Minecraft?
I am heavy into Minecraft
Yeah.
as of late. Yeah.
First
have
day
fun?
playing.
Did you have
He's
fun?
played.
I did. I
He's
found
probably played
diamonds.
more Minecraft than me, and you've been trying to get me to play Minecraft for a decade,
Yeah.
and you've already played more than me.
It's the best game
I
of all
played
time.
2 hours.
For the record-
You've played more than me.
For the record, I've been trying to get everybody to play Minecraft forever. It took him.
I'll
how
eventually.
long?
I'll eventually play it
We're just
whenever I
starting.
have more time.
Yeah. You
I'll
should
play it.
stream it. That's the thing. You don't understand how many people watch that.
Biggest
Yeah, I'll
game in
probably
the
stream
world.
the next time I play.
You should, dude.
Biggest
it's
game in the
so
world
good.
for 10 years.
So tonight, like second
Yeah,
stream
tonight,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, after Umu.
After him though.
You playing Umu?
No.
No,
He's not
after
playing
I'm
Umu.
playing Umu. What?
Oh, he's
Anyway,
not.
let's keep it on track here. So we have a lot of topics. Obviously, I asked the production team to give us a whole bunch of, and the majority of the time they're all right. See how nice I was there? Because that's not the truth. So they gave me Tom Brady won 7th Super Bowl, greatest of all time.
Yes.
Agreed?
Yeah.
What were you saying? It's up there with who? Go ahead, say it.
Michael Jordan,
And who else?
Michael Phelps, Michael Jackson, all the Michaels.
Tyson.
So many Michaels.
Jackson.
Holy shit, Tyson too.
Well,
I
what
didn't even
the
think about
hell? There's a lot of great mics.
Who's
Yeah.
who's the singer? Brett Michaels?
That's the wrestler?
Poison?
that. Yeah, Poison.
Yeah,
Wait,
Brett
Brett
Michaels.
Michaels. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Isn't he
He's a Michael.
wrestler? Brett Michaels?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure there's a Brett Michaels in the WWE.
There could be.
Brett Michaels
Michaels everywhere.
was slinging.
Michael
You've never been to
Myers?
Michaels? The store?
I'm an
Michael's
artist,
store?
Matt. You know I have.
They got great shit.
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers?
I've been
Mike-
going to Michael's since I was like in high school.
Who,
At
That's
the time, I
Mike.
would.
Mike Myers, Austin Powers.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh
Michael
my
Myers.
God,
So
Mike! Is there any Mike Call of Duty
Yeah,
We
players?
sound like
There's so-
crazy.
there's
There's
Major
so many
Maniac.
There's so many Michaels
Major
that there's a
Maniac.
horror Michael and a comedy Michael, and they both have the same name. Michael Myers, Michael Myers.
that's so crazy. So many genres.
Wow, my mind is blown. Literally all in one sentence. It's crazy.
Who? Mike Jones.
Oh my god.
Wow, keep going.
That's the people's champ.
All right, so
What's
we
that
have.
one?
we just sounded
is
like
it?
crazy people for
Did we?
3 minutes.
That's
we were
fine.
all just saying different Michaels.
How did that start? do you think
That's
that?
good.
How do you think Bill Belichick felt when he won
Oh,
that?
so salty.
Do you think he was salty?
So salty.
well, are they like
I don't
friends?
know. Yeah,
They
I
gotta
have
be
no fucking
friends.
idea. I don't watch football like that, so I don't really know the relationship.
I don't know. It would probably take like I don't know.
Imagine that happening though. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That is
That's
really
some
crazy.
goat shit.
That is good.
Imagine if like
Yeah,
Seth went somewhere else and won.
yeah, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna talk to him.
Yeah, fuck you.
You're gonna
don't-
get. You
you
saw
don't
their
leave- you
tweet.
don't leave
I would
Like,
never
you saw
leave, though.
the Patriots tweet. They look so salty. All they tweeted was congratulations to the best of all time. It was so salty looking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's so funny, dude.
The way
It's
you
like-
said that is perfect. Like
Yeah, like
That was
they
good.
hit tweet and they were just like, just fucking.
Just
bull."
get it,
fucking
just get it out there. It needs to be said.
Yeah, they're like tweet it. God damn it.
as a person that the majority of his life only watched football because of quarterbacks. First, obviously Brett Favre. Well, John Montana being my favorite one. Then Brett Favre. Now, I would say that this dude, like, literally is the best quarterback ever. He's just a tank. He's just a machine all on his own. So congratulations to him. He has
Yeah.
more Super Bowl
If
rings.
you're watching, Tom.
Yeah, if you're watching, which you are,
Hey,
obviously,
Tom.
has more. He has more Super Bowl wins than any franchise in the league ever.
That's insane.
That's
okay.
That's
20
insane.
20
stupid.
seasons, 10 Super Bowl appearances. Next person is 5 appearances.
That's stupid. That's crazy. Who else has multiple rings? I'm sure there's people out.
I mean, a
You
lot
have
of people.
2. You have 2. Oh no, you guys
Like
have 1.
Gronk.
My
Are
bad.
you talking about us or are you talking about?
They're like-
No, yeah, like in.
I have 2 X Games gold
How many does
medals.
Gronk have? He had to win a couple with Tom Brady, right?
How many gold medals do you have?
1.
I have the most third places at champs.
Fuck yeah.
Third place for 1.3s every fucking time. Should have like 6, but it's all good.
Man, but I mean, it works out in the end, Seth. You know that.
Yeah, yeah.
It
What's
always
champs gonna
does.
be like this year? Y'all know anything?
Hopefully
Anything
online
you wanna
again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
anything you guys want to spell?
Well, the thing is, this is like now that we're like in a almost half bubble here in Dallas. I think that like the thing is like I wouldn't care if we played at Envy's headquarters, and I wouldn't care if we
Throw
played
it
at
here. It's not a LAN
Jason
party.
Lakes. I mean, if we have it here, like this place is a
Like the
modest
LAN network?
place.
The
It's like
modern LAN network.
Yeah.
yeah,
The
that
Hex
would
network.
be yeah the Hex
The
no the
Hex work.
OpTic LAN network. Oh, we can't call it OpTic obviously because other teams are going to be coming in. So we would call it the CDL unofficial bubble lesson.
Hector's
Right.
bubble.
No,
Hector's.
Hector's
Let's burst.
boob land.
Let's pop Hector's bubble.
Yeah, let's
Let's
pop it.
not.
Pop it.
Hector's cherry poppin' party.
Hector's cherry popped.
Oh.
Dude.
Hector's cherry
Poppin'-
pop. Pop
poppin'-
Hector's cherry on his birthday.
Wow, on my
Land-
birthday.
Land party.
Land party. Make sure land party is like an orange or something, and everything else is black.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Let's
I think
Halloween.
it's good.
Halloween theme too. We got
First
themes here.
first CDL is the CDL event is this weekend. Are you guys hyped
Fucking
about
idiots,
that?
What?
Are you guys happy
Very
about that?
excited.
Are you excited?
Hell yeah!
So wait, how does it work? You guys are playing.
It's there.
It's like league matches
Yeah.
all the way up
Okay.
until.
So we play
the
5
major.
league matches, and so it's over 3 weeks. We play 5 league matches, and then we play the major, and then it's based off your seeding in those league matches.
And the major is the 20 something.
Yeah, it's like we're at the end of the month. I think.
Okay.
At the end of this month?
I think so. Yeah.
No, it's got to be at the end of March.
No, there's no way. It's 3 weeks in a major, then 3 weeks in a major, then 3 weeks in a major.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks. It's freaking. What the fuck is on my phone?
Oh
It's
my
February.
God.
Is that a boogie?
No.
Yo, could you smell your boogers? once
it's
you got
it's
your smell back?
February 9th. We
No.
don't start.
Oh, maybe it's like March 15th. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like a month
smell?
after.
So like week 1, week 2, week 3. It's probably like March
I don't know. My glasses on.
that weekend. It's
Looks
probably
like
like March 10th.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's basically just league matches. So you play 5 league matches. Top 3 are in winners. Bottom 3 are in losers, and then you play the major. And that happens 5 times, and then that's changed.
Oh, okay. What the hell is going
I'm
on?
just making this dude laugh. Anything exciting that you guys are looking for? I mean, obviously
I'm
playing
excited to
together.
play phase.
Huh?
I'm excited to play phase. That'll be a good match.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's exciting to look forward to.
I know. I'm hyped
That's just
about
going
it.
to be lit.
So,
Hell
how many
yeah.
matches do we have this weekend then?
2.
2.
Okay.
Paris on Friday and phase on Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I like it because then we can come here on Saturday since we don't play Saturday.
We have a watch party, LAN party.
I'm keen for
Yo,
that.
you know what we should do? This is what I'm gonna do. Maddie, this is what I'm gonna do. We should have it at my house so I can grill some tacos.
Well, we
I'm
could do
like, shit
Thursday.
out.
We could do Thursday too. Thursday we don't play either, and there's matches all day. We only play. It's Thursday through Sunday. We only play Friday and Sunday, so we have Thursday and Saturday.
From Turtle Beach.
What?
From Turtle Beach. Gift to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Don't act
Happy
like you got that
birthday.
for him.
Thank you.
Turtle Beach.
It's from Mount Gay, established 1703 in Barbados. Rum. They know that my favorite drink is Bacardi rum.
It is.
So thank you, Turtle Beach.
Bacardi Coke, you mean?
Bacardi Coke, thank you.
Is that some good stuff?
Ooh,
It looks
yeah.
good.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
take a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which game today? What time?
3:30.
Let's get back on the
We
wagon.
got
real
time.
quick.
Let's get back on the wagon, Seth, really quickly. Thank you. Shout out to Turtle Beach for
That's dope.
That
Thank
does
you.
look
yeah.
good.
That's
That
dope.
looks
Thank you,
good.
Turtle Beach.
Thank
That's,
you.
That's super
I
cool.
will obviously share with those who are of age to be able to
Who
share.
isn't of age?
We all are
Dylan? Oh, no,
No,
Dylan's
Dylan's
21 now.
21.
We're
Is
all
everyone
of
of
age.
age?
We're all good.
Yeah, we're all of age.
Yo, are you guys getting packed for the OpTic box break?
I'm getting 2.
You're getting 2?
Yeah.
You're definitely getting one.
You're
for
definitely getting one. Seth, I don't understand how you think that you're not getting one.
I'm not getting one.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna buy one myself, and I'm gonna call it the Seth pack.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
buy 2 for the mat packs as well.
And
Thank
I'll
you.
open it. I'll open it.
Yeah, you'll open it.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna feel very salty
When Hector keeps your fucking Charizard.
when I
fucking-
keep your fucking Charizard.
If that happens, that happens. But that would be the only card that I would be excited for. I don't know any of the cards' values. I don't know anything
He
about
doesn't
the
know
markets.
Pokemon. He doesn't know Pokemon.
You don't have any blast
Pokemon cards and Pokemon are very different. There's a market for it. It's like stonks.
How exactly are they very
But
different?
everything has different values.
As a man of culture who has never watched or followed Pokemon that closely, you're wrong.
He's wrong.
They are the same thing.
They
It's
all
the
have different
nostalgia.
values.
It's
I
such like,
wouldn't know.
there's so much hype to like you're like, oh shit, that's Formal's pack, and then everyone gathers around like, what's he gonna get? Like
Yeah,
that shit
exactly.
is. And then if you pull the Charizard, I mean, people just pop off.
I
That,
just did.
that stream is gonna be so fucking fun.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
With everyone here.
Where are you
it's
guys going to do it?
be-
Like, we're over there?
Yeah, like over here.
well, production has some plans. Obviously,
Yeah.
That team is cracked.
And then if I get some bad shit, you guys just like fucking like make it like super sketchy, make it like cut a little bit, and just say like, no, that's fucking, that's fucking, I don't know who's pack, but
That was Courage's
someone's-
pack.
Yeah. And then you're like,
Sorry, Jack.
and like, yes, mine's coming up again. Let's go until I get a good thing.
We'll pre-record it.
Yeah, it's just pre-record the
No, it
fucking
has to
thing.
be. It has to be live. That's the dope part about it.
That's
It's
the
like
beauty of
gambling.
it.
Like, imagine if we can.
Damn, that was genius.
Fuck,
Imagine if we could do that like once a month. That'd be fire. Anyway,
you definitely could. But,
are you excited about it? That's been your thing. You're handling that, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
We just have to announce it. We
Let's
have to
announce it right now. Announce it right now.
All right, on the 22nd
Of this month?
we're doing the OpTic. We're gonna do a live stream.
your PayPal or his?
That's what I have to ask.
$1,000 each.
It's gonna be 1,000. Yeah, 1,000
pack.
pack. We're
I'm
gonna
buying two.
sell. We're gonna sell to OpTic people first because that's gonna be the hype of it. Then we're gonna sell to whoever you
Friends
get to
and
buy.
family.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be like a really fun
And I'm buying 2,
break.
so the record knows.
Seth's
Yeah.
buying one.
TSC's
Minus
buying
one.
TSC
TST's buying one. Hitch is buying one. Create Supplies buying one. Like it's gonna be.
Oh, Aaron was like, "Yo, put me down and don't you dare not put me down." I'm like, "You live with it? Oh, you guys don't live. When do you move in?"
In a month.
Dude, you
Wait,
got
where
the
are you
best,
moving?
The best place, Tupamaja's old place.
So to Pamage's old spot.
That was a nice spot.
Yeah,
went there?
it was the
Huh?
spot.
You went there?
Yeah, I took all his furniture.
What the fuck?
He didn't take it home with him, so someone had to
left it?
take it.
Super.
Wait, so like what?
I
Like
still
the
have all
couch?
your-
His
Bed?
couch is in my theater room right now.
His
That's
bed
his?
Yeah.
is in my bedroom right now.
What?
Free licks.
That's so fun. That's so
Just went in
cool.
there and I was like, I want that, I want that, I want that. And I just left with
It's
it.
like a little
Just left
IKEA.
with it?
Dude, he didn't take it home and he said he didn't want it.
No, what's messed up is that they were about to throw it all out, and then Karen
Yeah, they were
called.
about to throw it away. Like, I'm not letting that go to waste. That's
Karen-
furniture
Karen-
for
Put that in my
that.
fucking theater room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus, you're rich. Let's go. Throw that in my theater room, would you?
yeah.
Shut up.
All
Don't waste
right,
That shit. Throw it in my
yeah.
fucking theater room.
Shut up.
The rest of the topics aren't that like exciting for me. Nate said in a Super Bowl commercial that was super dope.
That is dope.
That was
Happy for him.
Dude, I was so shocked because I didn't actually see it on because we got there late and apparently it like kicked off.
We were
Yeah.
late too.
But I saw it on Twitter and I was like, yo,
We
that's
look like idiots.
We were watching The
We
Gentleman.
look like idiots. Hector was like, "No, it's pre-show, 5:30."
Yeah, it starts
Pick
at
up till 6.
5:30, not 5.
Brand's like, "Dude, put on the game." I was like, "Bro, Hector's not gonna let us miss the game." He
It
just
started-
goes to it's like the third play.
No, it's
it
like
started
18
at
minutes in.
5:30, right?
No, it's at 5. It started at 5.
No.
It was
started-
5:30.
Started at 5:30.
But you just thought that was the pre-show, but the game was starting.
Huh. Yeah, we were watching The Gentleman. I couldn't let them not
Good movie
watch it.
though. Good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Great movie. McConaughey.
Yeah, great actor.
He might be my favorite actor.
No, Denzel for me.
Denzel. Oh,
Denzel
my
for me.
favorite actor of all time? Brad
Denzel
Pitt.
for sure. No,
Brad
Brad Pitt's
Pitt.
good.
Brad
Brad Pitt
Pitt's
used
up
to be
there.
mine. Brad Pitt used to be mine. Fight Club and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, used to be mine for sure. But Denzel is my favorite for sure.
And I think what made it for me wasn't just the fact that he's in my favorite movie of all time, Snatch, and he was Mickey, right? I think it was when he collabed with Jackass. Because at the time I was like watching all the Jackass like videos, and when he was in there skateboarding with abandon and throwing himself like the way that they did, like caution to the wind, that was super dope.
He's a cool dude.
He is a super cool dude. Anyway, all right, so we have a couple of matches coming up this week, and I'm super excited about it. I'm excited to see you guys play together. I'm excited to be here and experience the whole thing. A lot of people are asking whether or not they can come watch live, and I don't know if the league will approve that, but you know,
Here?
yeah,
I'll take some gas in the background. Like,
yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
it's Dalton Schultz from the Cowboys. He wants to come through.
that's cool.
Yeah, tight end from the
Not
Cowboys.
like
Oh, I thought you meant like
he's not selling
actual
tickets. No, no, no.
spectators. I was
Imagine.
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm gonna
at the door
I'm gonna
right
sell
there?
passes. I'm gonna fucking pretend
I was like-
to take their temperature.
I was
Yeah,
like,
give me
I
good,
don't
give me
know
good.
about that. What?
We'll see you guys next time. Yeah, wait. Am I kidding? I don't know. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.